we're doing things a little bit differently until we get things sorted out a little bit. We're having some like technical issues, so this is how we're gonna do. We're gonna do it just like this. I might need to lower this just a little bit. Yep, so I'm not looking up. But we're gonna do it just like this. We're gonna talk about the weekend of cyclocross races. So there was today there was Dandermond. Yesterday there was it Gulligan? I think it's pronounced Gulligan, and then on Friday was Coxside. And it was just a weekend of amazing races. And I just need to pull this up really quickly. Calendar, super prestige. Da, da, da. Cyclo cross calendar. Is that the calendar? Yes, it is. Right to the calendar. Nice. So basically, it's two calendars we're going to look at. The reason I'm pulling the calendar up is because I want to give you like the winners from the weekend, which was an amazing weekend. Where are we to? So we start off with is it Gilligan? No, we start off with Coxside. Coxside was won by um, Lawrence Schweik. Lauren Schweik. I keep saying Lawrence, but it's Lauren Schweik. And let's see who won in the ladies. So we're gonna go to Coxside. So the race results. The women, start off with the women. And what happened in the women's race? We had Park Peterson followed by Lucinda Brand, and in third place was Fan Van Apple. It's crazy. Fan Van Apple was just killing everybody last year, and this year she hasn't been as invincible as she was last year. But Park Peterson won her first race on the weekend. She won the Coxside, which is basically a super sandy course. Like so, it's sand, some muddy grass, sand, uphill, long straights of sand, uphill sand, downhill sand, cross sand, just thick sand everywhere. And Park Peterson just basically did her thing, and she won with the Cinder Brand coming in third place, second place, and Fen Van Apple coming in third. So that was the top three for the women, and in the elite men, which was won by, they call him the Sandman. His name is Lawrence Shrek, and they call him the Sandman. And he basically he was riding with Tibor Del Grasso, who I see Tibor Del Grasso, and there's another young man I'm going to speak about it. But these two guys are definitely the future of cyclocross and just in cycling. These like Del Grasso. I have a little video of him. Like did a little interview with him, and he came to Dublin, and so yeah, that's cool. I just think it's gonna be so exciting to see these two in the future. But the top three, sorry, was Lawrence Schrack, Thibaut Del Grasso, and Toon Arts. Toon Arts has been regularly on the podium. He hasn't cracked. He almost cracked the win at Neymar, but he had a little spill just before the end, and he should have had his first win. But it is what it is. So then we go on to Gulligan, and I just need to get to Gulligan. Where are we? Super Prestige, Gulligan, and then start off with the women. The women elite, Lucinda Brand. This time, Lucinda Brand's in second. No Park Peterson at this race, and Zoe Baxter was so Lucinda Brand was first. Zoe Baxter was second, and Sailing Dalcomen Alvarado was third. And on the last lap, between Baxter and Alvarado, there was a little bit of argy-bargy, and it's just unfortunate that Alvarado was pipped out of second into third. And in the Super Prestige, I think that means Lucinda Brand goes into the lead for the Super Prestige. Lucinda Brand is on fire. Uh, in the men elite, you have Wout Van Aert, which was his return. It was his second race of the season, but he is returning to second cyclocross, but he hasn't been doing as much. But it's his second race for the season. And then Elizabeth was pushing him all the way to the end, but just couldn't hold on the last lap. And then you have Michael Van Toornhout finishing in third place, which was good to see Wout Van Aert back on the top again. And like, these are the guys that really like make cyclocross. Is the reason that people go to see cyclocross. And you have to get to a cyclocross event in Belgium. It is just on another level. Just cycling in Belgium is on another level. Just going to the races. And then today we had Dandermond, or they call it the Dandermonster, and it was a muddy, wet, cold mess today. So the women elite, I almost went to the men elite. So the women elite, Lucinda Brand again, she was able to. This time she rested because she had to race against Park PDC again. So Park PDC managed to hold on for second, and Femme Van Empel took third place. So Femme Van Empel's been a steady third place, but she's been on the podium quite regularly, but she hasn't been winning as much as she did last year. It's in the brand. So Park PDC let out for the earlier part of the lap. And the thing is, everybody was flattening like crazy because they had to run the pressure so low because it was so muddy. And the main reason they were flattening wasn't because they were running over stuff, it's because they're going from the slushy mud, and then in between the mud, there were these sections of pavement where, so if, the pavement's going to have sharp edges on it, and they're hitting that pavement, and that's what happened. So, just about everybody got flat tires except for Menenbacher. Is it Menin? I thought her name was different. It was something. Anyway, Menenbacher. So she didn't get flat, and a few other girls. I think because the girls that ran a little higher pressure didn't get any flat tires. So that was the women elite. I mean, it was a super muddy mess. And then Wout Van Aert for his third race out. So he basically, him and Emil Verstringer basically went to the front, and he was just gone. And Wout Van Aert was able to catch up, and Wout Van Aert and Emil Verstringer basically opened the gap, and they just dropped everybody, and they were able to get away from everybody. But unfortunately, Emil, he's like really young, brand new, rides for Kralin Corridon, and he wasn't able to hold on to Wout Van Aert. And I think if like 2 laps ago, Wout Van Aert finally went solo. It might have been 2 laps ago, might have been 3 laps ago, but Wout Van Aert was able to ride solo for those last 3 laps. And then you had Joran Warshola. He finished in third place, and yeah. And Toonards just missed out the podium again. So Toonards has just had that type of, his last few races. It's been like that. He's just been missing out. It's either just missing out on a win or just missing out on the podium. But Toonards has been very consistent, always up there, always in the money, always doing this thing. So yeah, Wout Van Aert winning again. So that's the second race of the weekend, back to back. Then you had Emil Verstringer. Emil Verstringer and Thibaut de Grasso. These are two very young riders, and I'm really looking forward to what they're going to be able to do coming in the future. These are two really exciting riders. Thibaut de Grasso, I just hate the fact that my computer's down, but he's just been like he's hit some of the like at Daigam. He just looks like he's, yeah, whatever. We're just riding a bike. He doesn't look like he's stressed out, like most riders you see, all serious and stuff. He looks like he looks and sounds like he's enjoying riding and racing the bike. And you're watching him. He's doing like he's crossing the bike up, like doing like semi tabletops and stuff on the bike and stuff. I mean, he's really having a good time out there on the bike. And when you watch him, it doesn't look like he's putting in the effort. Sometimes I just want to shout at the screen, like, come on, man, just ride harder. Because I just feel like if he had more dog in him, he'd win more races, and he'd just be there more. So anyway, that's Thibaut Del Grasso, and then Emil Bastringer and Thibaut Del Grasso. I think these two youngsters are gonna in the next couple of years, they're really gonna turn it up. They're gonna turn it up. It's gonna get exciting. So I won't say that the next Walt Bernard and Matthew Van Der Poel, but I think there's gonna be some exciting things coming from those two riders. So that's your wrap up of weekend races. So there are no more cyclocross races until next Sunday. So next Sunday we're gonna head over to Gravesend for the national championships here in the UK. And basically, every country will be holding their national championships for cyclocross, or all across Europe and even in the US as well. So they'll be holding their national championships. So we're gonna get to the UK national championships at Gravesend and see who we could see, and bring you back some footage and coverage from Gravesend cyclocross national championships here in the UK. So, and then the next thing I wanted to look at really quickly was the what's it loading? Oh, you're saving my pages. Nice. Oh, goodness gracious me. So that's funny, but anyway, the little things that get you excited. So like just some of the uh like going into some of the races for 2025. So the Tour Down Under is going to be starting shortly. So keep your eye out for that. So the Tour Down Under starts on the 21st. Looks like the 21st to the 26th of January. So another few weeks, and then we'll be right onto the Tour Down Under, followed by the Cadel Evans Great Ocean Race, which was won by Binny last year, I believe. And then the U8E Tour is in February. And then the first race of the Classic is Amloop Newsboat, which is the race that I was able to make it to last year, which is on the February the 1st. So the third, so it's for 3 months' time. Then you have Strada Bianca is on February 8th, followed by Paris-Nice, then Torino, the Adriatico, Milan San Remo, which is on the 22nd of February, and then Bruges de Pan is the 26th of February, E3 Saxo Classic, Ghent Wevelgem, Doors de Vendelen, Run Van Vendelen, Paris-Roubaix, Amstel Gold, Flash Lawan, Liège-Bastogne, Liège, or Lark, Bastonique, Lark, Tour de Romandie, Estrabon, Frankfurt, Giro d'Italia, Critérium de Dauphiné, the Tour de Suisse, Copenhagen Sprint, the Tour de France, which is in July, and then you get, so that's just a few of the races up until the Tour de France. It's going to be pretty busy up until the Tour de France. So I just wanted to run down real quickly the races that are going to be happening, and hopefully we'll be able to get to most of the classics this year like we did last year. And then in closing, we just check to see what I had, because we had our third intro course results. We talked about the cycling kits already. And we also talked about the young men from Yumbo Business. So that's about it for today, Sunday. So this is what I'm going to be coming at you like this, and I'm going to be coming at you. I might try to create a few videos and stuff, but I'm going to just bring you stuff as often as I can, as frequent as I can. This week might be a little bit quiet because there's no cyclocross races on this weekend. The first big race is not until the end of this month, at 21st. So then we just got to find some stories to bring you about what's going on, who's doing what, where, when, and what for. So anyway, this is Innes Louis, Sage Media. So if you follow cyclocross, you know what the ducks are for. You gotta have your ducks, the X2O series. So that's why we have the ducks up there. And it's a cyclocross shoe. So the duck is on the cyclocross shoe. And hey, it is what it is. So hopefully you enjoyed that. And if you didn't, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And we're gonna we're gonna do our best. And so we're gonna do our best to just keep bringing you some stuff. Alrighty, peace out. And it's Louis. We are gone.